Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a super easy recipe for my fajita chicken. I do recipe in quotes because this is barely or even a recipe, but after I posted it in my what I eat in a day, everybody was asking me for the recipe. And I know why, because it looks delicious. But what you don't realize is that it's so super easy and it's not even a recipe. So the fajita chicken is not only super simple, but you're really just making fajitas without the tortilla. And then I love to serve this literally on its own with just a dollop of sour cream right on top, or some Greek yogurt is amazing as well. Or I like to serve this alongside my Mexican cauliflower rice, which if you guys haven't made that yet, the link is gonna be in the description box, so you can click on that. The video and the recipe are already there and on my blog. You have to make that recipe. It's just super easy and super delicious. Which, if you guys know, that is the name of my game. I try to post everything here that will save you time and be easy as a recipe, but has amazing flavor. I also wanted to mention that this is amazing for meal prep, because I feel that this is one of those dishes where the longer it sits, the better it tastes, and it reheats super well. So all you have to do in your Tupperware is put half of the fajita chicken and then fill the other half of the Tupperware with some Mexican cauliflower rice. Oh my gosh. It's seriously probably my favorite lunch of the moment. I know it changes a lot and I say that a lot, but for right now, that is probably one of my favorites. I take another little Tupperware of sour cream, some jalapeno slices. Nothing better. Make a little low carb margarita, which if you guys haven't made my low carb margaritas, I don't know what you're waiting for. I will also link that recipe down below. There's just so many options, and I love Mexican food. I love the flavors. I love sour cream. I love jalapenos. So this is definitely one of those recipes that is right up my alley, and I hope you enjoy it too. So I hope you guys are enjoying my channel. I hope if you're not subscribed, you definitely hit the subscribe button down below. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And with all of that said, get it out of the way. We're gonna make some fajita chicken today. Okay, so all you're gonna need to make this are literally a few ingredients. You're obviously going to need some peppers and onions. Now, I like to cut my onions and my peppers a certain way because I like to get maximum caramelization, crispiness from them. So I actually cut them into thin strips, and then I cut those thin strips in half. I just don't like stringy peppers or stringy onions, so I cut my onions into little bite-sized pieces like this. I don't leave them in strips. Just a personal preference, cut them any way that you desire. You're also going to need some fajita seasoning. This is 1/3 cup of fajita seasoning. You can make your own, or you can use a packet. Then you're gonna need 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I actually cut mine with a pair of kitchen shears. I feel like it's the best way to get nice, thin pieces that are bite-sized and they just crisp up and cook really quickly, and that is why I do it this way. You could obviously just use a knife and cut them and slice them thin or into bite-sized pieces of whatever size you desire. But this is just how I like to do it. We are also gonna need some toppings, but we will talk about that later, and I'll show you how I like to top my fajita chicken. All right, so let's start. First thing you want to do is heat up 2 tablespoons of olive oil into a skillet over medium-high heat and drop in your chicken once the oil is nice and hot. You want to spread the chicken into a single layer so that it can get a good sear on it. Then you want to let this cook for about 3 minutes, and you want to stir it and cook it on the other side as well, just to brown all sides. Then you want to put it into a bowl, and we're gonna actually save some of the drippings in there, and we're gonna cook the vegetables. So try not to get it into the bowl as well with the chicken. And then I needed a little bit more olive oil, so I just added in a little splash, as you can see. And then I'm going to add in my onions and my peppers. And also I'm switching over to a new spatula as well. Now you're going to want to cook these vegetables for 10 minutes over medium-high heat, and you're going to want to stir them occasionally, and you want them to get nice and brown and crispy. This is what they look like after 10 minutes, and this to me is perfection. Brown, caramelized, soft. This is exactly how I like my fajita vegetables. So now you're gonna add your chicken back in with any of the drippings that are in that bowl. And then you're gonna wanna sprinkle on your fajita seasoning. Now at this point, I like to give everything a good mix. I want the spices to kind of warm up in the pan and get slightly toasted and coat all of the vegetables and all of the chicken. And at this point, you want to turn your heat down to medium. Then I'm adding in 1/3 cup of water, and this is just going to help thicken the spices and create a nice sauce for the chicken. So this takes about another minute or so, but that's pretty much it. You are ready to enjoy this fajita chicken right now or pack it up for meal prep. Okay, I'm gonna show you exactly how I like to make mine right here. Okay, so I just have a little size bowl because this is for meal prep and one of our dinners. So I don't wanna eat too much, but I wanna just show you guys when I do make it, how I do it. So I like to take a little bit like this, and then I top it with a little bit of Mexican cheese, and you gotta have jalapeno. All right, and then you have to do sour cream on top. Look at that. Delicious. So I feel like I haven't tried food on my channel in a while. So here we go. I'm getting a bite of everything. I'm so excited. My mouth is watering. Crunchy jalapeno. This is just amazing. And I know this wasn't anything like a breakthrough recipe or anything. It's really not. I could just eat it like this. It's perfect. Obviously, you can serve this over just cauliflower rice. Nothing special, just heat up some cauliflower rice. You can buy it in the freezer section now. How convenient is that? I've actually, fun fact about me, I've eaten this cold just because sometimes I'm weird about heating up chicken. I know, I'm weird. But anyway, I've eaten this cold on top of a salad, some shredded romaine, and boy, was that good. You could even add a little bit of ranch dressing instead of like the sour cream for the cream component. It's so delicious. Well, ask and you shall receive. This is my fajita chicken. Nothing crazy, not barely even a recipe, but I wanted to share it with you guys since you requested it. I hope you guys liked this one. If you did, definitely give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because you'd never want to miss another low carb diet video from me, Kathleen Hart. And also, I'm still doing my series for what to eat when you're out at a restaurant low carb style. If you haven't already seen those videos, I will link them down below as well as the playlist because that I started. I hope you guys are enjoying that series as well. I have so many places that I need to go and I'm like super excited to film all of those videos. So I'm glad you guys are following me on my low carb journey and I hope you're doing great on yours as well. With all of that said, I hope you have a wonderful day and I hope you spread some positivity to somebody else today and just give yourself a smile. Because you're never fully dressed without a smile. But I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Ooh, if you have a favorite low carb wrap, make a traditional fajita bomb. That would be amazing.